Hey there, welcome to the Rewatchability Factor, and today we do Troma. Let's start out with I have a small collection of Troma, but I got them all on this exact same day. Yes, I bought all my Troma at the Montreal Comic Con last year from Kaufman himself, and the guys at the Troma table, who are extremely cool, by the way. Of course, Troma guys that work in the table were guys that actually acted in the films, and films like Poltergeist and stuff like that. And, do I have that here? Well, we'll see. First up is Where Evil Lives with Clyde Akins. And this is a little-known anthology film. Chilling stories of zombies, vampires, witches, mass murderers, and demented doctors. Interesting. Is it? Well, it's okay. It's definitely not one of the greatest horror films of the 80s, but it is fun. It's one that I watch about twice a year, so it's a little low on the rewatchability factor, but so proud to have it because it was a hard one to get. Rewatchability. This is the epitome for me of rewatchability. Look at this Blu-ray Anonymous, Faligar, TJ, getting ready. Oh man, just all you guys, seriously, Todd, you want it? Guys, if you don't have this one, look for it. For real. It's that cool. Astron 6. And if Astron 6 doesn't ring any bells right away, that's okay. Because they're fairly new, but they have made some stuff. So, Blu-ray Anonymous. Remember Father's Day? Remember that film? Logan Toxic? Gallagher, do you have Father's Day? Anyway, these are the guys that did Father's Day. These are the guys that also did, haven't seen it yet, but I think TJ Pierman has it. The movie, what's it called? Is it here? Let me check. Because you see, a lot of the movies that you do actually come from fake trailers that they made on this thing here. Oh my god, what's the name of it? Manborg, that's it. Nothing. Manborg, yes. They put up Manborg. A cheesy, kind of 80s-y, action-y, kind of, it's just cheesy. Anyway, this is a series of their, it's a 2-disc set. It has a bunch of their short films and fake trailers and all kinds of stuff on here. You want to find out where Father's Day came from, where Manborg came from, where some of their other stuff that they haven't gotten made yet may come from, you got to pick up this 2-disc set here. It has extremely high rewatchability factor. There is some really great stuff on here. Really great stuff. Just incredible. Incredibly high rewatchability factor. Speaking of rewatchability factor, and as Toddy Walnut said, love the nudity. So this is one for you. The Sexy Box. The Sexy Box is 4 movies from the 80s, like kind of those, softcore, less, not really softcore movies, comedies, the really tame comedies sexy comedies from the 80s, like, like the Private Schools and stuff like that. The ones on here are Squeeze Play, Waitress, Stuck on You, and The First Turn On. A First Turn On, especially, is extremely fun. I think it actually has Vincent D'Onofrio in a small role. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's Vincent D'Onofrio. No, it's one of those big actors like that. And anyway, this loaded with stuff. Really fun. Watch. Not everything on here is genius, but I like them. They're fun movies. And I remember watching Stuck on You when I was young. It kind of caught my eye in the. It all did. I had no idea these were Troma films. But rewatchability factor is pretty good. I can come back and watch these anytime just for a cheesy, fun laugh. Although it says 4, look closely, my friends. If you have this set here, then you will know there's 3 extra films hidden on here. Next up is Pigs, and it's another Troma retro one. So basically, this is one that I don't think Troma did, but they bought and put out. Pigs, also known as Daddy's Little Darlings. Rewatchability factor, not the highest, though it's a fun movie to see, and I gotta say, I am glad I have it. This came out back in 1972. This is not a newer film. I enjoyed it. Not for everybody, but I enjoyed it. Rewatchability factor, so-so. This I consider a classic. Everybody knows about Maniac, and with the sequel out, well, the remake out, everybody knows about Maniac again. Everybody may not know about this one, which I consider a strong companion piece, if anything, to Maniac, and that is The Last Horror Show. If you're familiar with the movie Maniac, you know that it starred Joe Spinell and Cal Monroe. Well, this is another one of their collaborations, and this is cool. It has some amazing stuff. This is part of the Troma Retro series, and it's also considered the Troma masterpiece. Basically, this is their the stuff that they consider like their quality stuff, and it is quality. It's really, I found it a damn good film. Kind of dark, but you know that's the way Spinell does these type of things. This one is directed by David Winters, and a little thing on here, by the way, is a Mr. Robbie, which is it's a short film, and it was supposed to be Maniac 2. So great features on here. Decent rewatchability factor on this one. Not the easiest watch. Amazing 2-disc set. Great stuff. Great write-up on it. Great film. Well, for me, I thought it was a great film. But it's not for everyone. Just before I show it to you right now, it's definitely not for everyone. Combat Shock. Now, Combat Shock is a very dark, dark movie. It deals with it's this guy here who comes back from Vietnam, and basically his life spirals down. And this one actually has 2 versions of the film on here. Arrow Video put one out as well, but guys, if you want to get Troma, and you can do it, get it from Troma. The guys support the indie guys. This is an incredible set, and this is an awesome cover for it. It just suits it perfectly, and it's a very nihilistic film. Not for everybody. I don't think I can watch this more than once a year, so it's not a high rewatchability factor, but it's quality, not quantity, right? Another Troma masterpiece. Another 2-disc set. Mad Dog Morgan. Dennis Hopper plays the legendary Australian Daniel Morgan, who notorious criminal, famous Australian legend. It's pretty epic fun. This again, it's not for everybody. Troma movies are not for everybody. Let's just say they're an acquired taste. This is something that Troma bought, not something that Troma made, and it's a rough watch at times, but I think it's a good, and I wouldn't say fun, but it's a good watch. I watch this about once a year, maybe twice on this one. I gotta watch this the conversation again with Dennis Hopper. Incredible. Felipe Mora directed this. You guys can correct me if I could be wrong in this one, but isn't that the guy that directed Howling 3? Yeah, I think it's Howling 3. trouble for showing this one? Okay, so we're gonna coming distractions. It's a trailer tape of Troma stuff. Troma's top 10 trailers, some music videos, 71 trailers from the world famous Troma collection, Toxie shorts and skid marks. It's really fun. I can put on something like this, you know, just in the background, just to listen to it and watch this type of stuff all day. I love trailers stuff. Tapes. Here we go, guys. The one that made Troma famous. Signed by Lloyd himself. So proud of this one. Toxic Avenger. 2-disc set. This is the 21st anniversary. Yeah, only the 21st anniversary Golden Edition. I love the movie The Toxic Avenger. Yes, I know. It's cheesy and silly and all that, but I don't know. I just love this film. I can watch this any time. It's like definitely one of my superhero films. My great ones of all time. There's some great stuff on here. Commentaries, intros, interviews. I love Toxic Avenger. I really do. High rewatchability factor. This one is actually a pretty damn high rewatchability factor too, because I like these type of films. And I met one of the guys that worked on the film, as well as I got to talk to Lloyd on about this one here. And as he said, Aaron is clocked up. So do you know what the film is? Yeah, you probably do. Poultrygeist, Night of the Chicken Dead. This is friggin' hilarious. Seriously, I mean, I grabbed the 2-disc edition of this. Such great stuff. Night of the Chicken Dead. Seriously, by the way, this one here, the 2-disc edition, has a feature-length documentary called Poultry in Motion. I kid you not. High rewatchability factor. Do you remember Slither? What an awesome movie Slither was. Well, you got to start somewhere, and that was with Troma, making one really entertaining Troma film, actually. Romeo and Juliet is a classic of the Troma films. This baby here gives you 4 freaking audio commentaries, by the way. Rewatchability factor on this one is fairly high. I watch this one at least. Oh, sorry there. It's getting late. 2 or 3 times a year. There's a couple more there. Not the highest rewatchability factor, but it's one I will look for a long period of time. I didn't know Troma had it put out. Sat on the table there. Knew I had to have it right away. So when I remembered watching, I think I watched with my dad when I was a kid, and that is The Children, 25th Anniversary Edition. This is the one where the school bus goes through the cloud and we get murders children afterwards. Cheesy as hell, but I like it. I got at least medium rewatchability factor. I watch at least 2 times a year. This is where I found something that was awesome. There's nothing out there. No idea what this was. I had no idea who Rolf Knifsky was, but oh my god, this is incredible. If you see this at a store and you don't have it, pick it up. Like seriously, pick it up. This is really friggin' good. Just so kind of cool, self-referential, amazing stuff. I really love this one. It's got everything, like monsters, nudity, cheesy stuff, and wow, I'm out of time. I didn't think that my Troma. I'm just going to take that line, but I guess I really do like Troma. A lot of them really do have high rewatchability factors. Hopefully some of those are in your collection, or hopefully I've interested you enough that maybe you want to get some of them in your collection. So, it gets dark. My tea gets cold, and I have to make more. It is time for tea.